hello there, and welcome back to Sleepytime Corner for yet another bedtime adventure by the fire. My name is Arthur Fezziwig, and tonight's tale, yes, that kind of tale, takes us to the soft waves of the open sea. So, snuggle in, take a deep breath, and come with me on a journey of laughter, mystery, and a friendship that just might be magical.
A Mermaid's Tale, written and illustrated by Gina Everly. Story and narration by Arthur Fezziwig.
Once upon a time, far beyond the shore, a small ship floated quietly on the ocean. It was sailed by a man named Captain Grey. His beard was silver like moonlight, and his coat smelled like sea salt and old stories. He didn't talk much. Most days he just listened to the waves and watched the sky. But sometimes he wondered if someone was listening back. Down beneath the waters, hidden among the shells and the coral, lived a curious mermaid named Marina. Marina had bluish-green hair, a finned tail for swimming fast that shimmered like deep green sea glass. Marina liked to explore, but she was shy. She liked to watch the ship from far away, curious to learn who the man was who spoke to the sea. She wasn't alone. Her best friend was Ollie, a small, pink, lightly spotted octopus with big, curious eyes. Ollie didn't speak, but he made squeaky sounds and funny bubbles that Marina always seemed to understand. Ollie had a special habit. He loved pretending to be other things. Whenever the ship came near, he would do his best to disguise himself as something on deck. A mop, a coil of rope, even once a tea kettle. He was never very good at it, but that made it even funnier. One afternoon, Ollie tried to blend in as a deck mop. His arms splayed under a bucket, and his eyes peeked out, blinking at just the wrong time. Captain Grey turned. "Did my mop just blink at me?" From behind the boat, Marina giggled quietly, her hands over her mouth. The captain stepped closer. He saw Ollie, and then caught the smallest flash of something else. Bluish-green, a shimmer, a tail. He blinked, but when he looked again, there was nothing there. That night the fog came in thick. Captain Grey couldn't see a thing. His ship turned in circles. He was lost. And then he heard it. A song. A soft humming that floated through the mist like a lullaby. He followed it. The fog lifted. The stars came out. Marina was sitting on a rock, singing quietly. "Was that you?" the captain asked. She nodded, a little nervous. "Well, thank you," Captain Grey said. From that night on, the three of them became great friends. Marina would visit the boat. Ollie would try and fail to blend in with the ship's supplies, and Captain Grey would share his old stories of adventure and maps with X's on them. When Ollie listened to the others talk, or when he was feeling quiet, he just stayed as he was, soft pink with gentle spots and wide eyes. They didn't need many words, just kindness and laughter. One day, the captain told Marina, "You remind me of someone. My daughter used to dream about mermaids when she was little." Marina smiled gently.
Maybe dreams help us find what we're missing.
That night, a storm rolled in. The ship rocked back and forth, and the sails flapped wildly. Captain Grey held the wheel tight, but the anchor snapped, and the ship drifted toward the rocks. Marina swam into the storm, with Ollie holding tight to her tail. She sang louder than ever before. Her voice was clear, calm, and bright, like a lighthouse. The waves slowed. The ship turned just enough. And when the storm had passed, the ship was safe. Captain Grey looked out at the sea. "Ye saved me."
We helped each other.
Marina said.
That's what friends do.
The sky turned golden. Marina gave a wave, and Ollie bobbed beside her. "Will I see you again?" the captain asked. Marina just smiled.
Maybe not with your eyes, but maybe in your heart.
Captain Grey nodded, and then smiled. The end. And so, my dear friends, we learn that sometimes the most special friends aren't always the ones we see every day. They might live in the waves, in our dreams, or in the quiet places of our hearts. Even when we feel different or alone, being kind, being ourselves, and listening closely, just like Marina, can lead to the most wonderful surprises. Remember, believe in yourself, trust those who love you, and dream big. One day you may soar as high as the stars, or swim as deep as the sea. Sleep well, my friend. Until we meet again, good night.